What up, YouTube? This is Antoine with Chump Production. I just want to come to you guys this Sunday and just talk about investing, what my strategy is currently, and what I'm doing, and what I have in play, and how I'm making money passively off mining and letting my money, staking my money, and what plays I'm messing with. I'm gonna just break down a lot today. I'm not sure how long the video is gonna be, but I'm gonna just freestyle. This is unscripted, just my investing journey, what I've learned, and what I would like to impart to you guys that are new and seasoned and average investors, how to take it to the next level, and what you should consider implementing in your own strategy is what I'm planning to go over today. So first off, excuse me, like the title, like the name of the channel, Chump Production. This channel was started by me and my brother Chris back in 2017, I believe, September of 2017 or October of 2017. And we had a really big following going at the time. We had just under 10,000 subs, and everything was just booming. The channel was monetized, and I was helping my friends, my subs, make money. I was making money, and then 2018 came. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us were new to investing in crypto. So we didn't know anything about the bull market and the bear market. We had only just been hearing the bull market, but we didn't hear the other side of the story. So that's one of the reasons why I take time to break down what's going on in crypto when I'm making crypto videos about scams and true legitimate projects and stuff. Because just because you hear that something's a good project, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of YouTubers are broadcasting the pros and cons of whatever project they're showing. And what happens is, this big wave, big massive movement takes place. So it's like like what we saw last year with Shiba Inu. So, that's what happens. But during these times, you had the pump groups that pump coins, and the only way you can get in on it is if you in those inner circles and know where to look at to find out what those coins are gonna pump. But the problem with those is unless you find one that you can get into and they give you the signal, the ticker the day before um the project starts, then you don't want to mess with that. You don't want to get the ticker on the day of the pump because you're gonna be chasing. Because you gotta remember, a lot I seen tickers that are 0.008 go all the way up to $10. You know what I'm saying? I'm not kidding. Those pump groups, they know what the hell they doing, but it's risky. It's risky in investing because you can get into it and you see the price. You get in when you first get to it when they announce the ticker. You go to the exchange and um, you got your money parked in USD or Ethereum or whatever token you peg to swap out for this token. It's about to pump this. You know it's gonna pump because you've been watching this pump group for weeks and months at a time before you decided to park your money with them. So what happens is you get the money there, they give you the signal, and there's guys that got quicker processors, man. They're quicker on the trigger than the average guy because they so seasoned at it, and that's what I want you guys to see is that you're dealing with dudes with so much skill out here that yeah you got the edge because you know what's coming, but their processor is a lot quicker than yours. They're quicker, so they get in on that play and the price just rises up. I seen it like a couple months ago back in February. I was watching this coin on Hotbit. That sucker went from 0.008 all the way up to $10 in less than 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I made money, but it wasn't as much as I could have if I would have been able to get in at 0.008. You know what I'm saying? I got in at like 20 cents and sold at I think $4 or $5 or something. Anyway, the point is that I could disclose where you guys can go, but I don't like really promoting risky trades. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I do behind the doors, behind the closed scenes, behind closed scenes that I don't talk about for like months later. I mean, I made money and got in and got out, but I don't feel safe publicly broadcasting that journey on YouTube because I don't want to influence somebody to go invest in something that's high risk, high reward. They lose and they be pissed off at me. That's not my intent is to piss you guys off. That's not my intent. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. I'm trying to help guys make money by documenting my journey on YouTube with investing. So to get back to the point, you know what I'm saying? Now remember, I'm not a financial advisor. You know what I'm saying? None of this is financial advice. It's just me, like I said, documenting my journey for research purposes. And that's the point of this video is to go back to this video in 2025 when everything is hee hee and ha ha and everybody's celebrating because they're making money. But I want to be able to come back to this video and take out of this video the key points that I'm making as I'm recording this live right now. You know what I'm saying? Before I upload it. But the point is that I'm focusing on Ethereum, MetaHero, Uniswap, ADA, Bitcoin, um, BNB, and I can't think of what else. But right now, right now I'm focusing on Ethereum the heaviest because I'm trying to I'm trying to do this buy it all the way down till it bottoms out. When it finally bottoms out, which I'm hoping it's gonna take place in like between December and April, between December of this year and April of next year. I'm hoping that it's down to about between $400 and $700. If we can get down to that price, then the plan worked out beautifully, and the sovereign and Almighty Lord Yahweh answer my prayers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be cheap. It's just when you invest in the purpose of the game is to buy low and sell high. That's why I brought up the name of the channel, Chump Production. If you go through my archive and see what me and Chris was doing, you'll see we was taking little bits of money and making a substantial amount of money to us off of it in a few days or the next day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A lot of investing, I thought it was about charts. Charts play a part in it, but they're not as important as what I'm going to break it down to. I went in the charts. Uh, I learned some of the technical terms of investing from the language of investing and from the chart language. I mean, if you go through my videos, you'll see I used to talk about some of that stuff and used to do charts and all that stuff. So, I mean, it could be confirmed and verified by just going through my videos from 2017 to 2018. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I was into back then. And what I've gathered is that it's not really about any of that stuff. Really, investing comes down to its chance. The word chance is a very interesting word. It's a hard to cipher word. But basically, the word chance means it's a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like a birthday surprise. Your family got this hidden agenda against you. You know your birthday's coming up. You don't want no party. You don't want nothing. And you don't know what the hell's going to happen. So you just want that solitude to yourself to think and reflect on your life or whatever you got on your mind. You know what I'm saying? So you go home and your wife's got it's hot, it's kissing on you, and then you come in. When she sees you, she's all excited, and then to turn on the lights, and everybody in the family and friends, relatives, everybody comes out surprised. You know, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the word chance is. Investing is like that. Sometimes you just can be in the right place at the right time. Like you can be in a convenience store, a strange place. You know what I'm saying? And some guys can be talking about a play that's gonna make billions. You know what I'm saying? In the next 6 months to 2 years. So you just in there and you hear this stuff and you ask them, what's the name of the token? And what's the name of the company? And they tell you. And they tell you the price is like 0.703. You know what I'm saying? That's like love. You know what I'm saying? That's lovely. So cheap you get trillions of shares, you know, you know what I'm saying, and really beat the hell out the market maker. You know what I'm saying? In your own mind, anyway, you ain't gonna beat the market maker. Them dudes got serious bread. But the point is, you can make a substantial amount of money off a $200-300 play. So that's how you do it. That's one example. Or you could be on at home on YouTube, and somebody can, in the comment section can be talking about some token, some company that's revolutionary like Meta Hero. Look into Meta Hero. You know what I'm saying? Something like them. And like what I'm talking about, I'm calling out these tokens, but it's gonna take 10 minutes and 27 seconds to get to this point of this video about these tokens I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And giving out examples of what happens and how guys become overnight sensations. You know what I'm saying? It's some hard work involved. It's chance. So there is no clear path to riches in investing. It's all chance, man. You just gotta have favor from the sovereign and Almighty Lord Yahweh. I mean, there's times that I invested. I had $65 in November, right, or October, and I invested it in Kuma. That sucker went over $3,000 in a week. I sold and got the hell out of there. But the point is, I only had my $65 went. Initial investment of $65 grew to over $3,000 in a week. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And that's not the first time I've done that. My brother and I and my people, we've done this routinely. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, like I'm taking Bitcoin, my mining of Bitcoin has dropped down drastically, but I'm still getting a decent amount of BTC every single day passively. Then I got another app on my computer where I'm just making money off selling my bandwidth. Some change, but it adds up. Um, then I got my Landa app that I'm investing money pretty regularly now because I'm liking what the return on my initial investment. But I wanted to get to like crypto and not so much all the old stuff I'm into. But I wanted to talk about crypto. Right now is the time you guys got to invest. Ethereum is what you want to focus on because Ethereum is gonna get over $10,000 in 2025, maybe over 25 grand. It just depends on how high Bitcoin goes and what the the owner of Ethereum's plans are for the next bull run. But Ethereum is where it's cheaper than where Bitcoin was 5 years ago. You know, this time 5 years ago, Bitcoin was a little over $2,000. You know what I'm saying? So, um, was over 8,000, maybe around this price. But before the bull run of 2017, Bitcoin like in the summertime, July, June, May, it was like 2,000, 1,900, 2,000. It was real affordable. It was within reach. This 19,000 deal, not everybody can afford that. You know what I'm saying? So Ethereum is what you want to target. It's $1,304.40. That's within reason. You know what I'm saying? If you can get zero point 0.1 Ethereum for $130. So if Ethereum goes at 25,000, okay, and you invest $130 and for $130 and 40 whatever the cents is on that, um, your zero point 0.1 Ethereum would be worth $2,500. So you got to think about that. Every zero point 0.1 Ethereum that you buy right now, until you get it takes 10.1 Ethereums to get a full Ethereum. Okay, you got to do 0.1 10 times to get one full Ethereum. Point is for those that don't know, that's $130 10 times. So that's how you get to that 1,300 and some change that they're asking for. Point is you could pay $1,304 for one full Ethereum right now, and if it gets over 25,000, then that $1,300 grew to 25,000 times the number of Ethereum shares you bought these past 2.5 years into the bull run of 2025. That's how you got to think. Now another one is Meta Hero. You know, let me go check them out. Meta Hero is another good one, a real good one. And I've been watching them. I had a small position in them but I sold it because I knew the price was going to drop. I was up and I got the hell out. This was just last week. So I took the money and I flipped it into Ethereum, and I'm staking my Ethereum and making money out that every day. But this token right here, let me show you guys something. Look at this. All right, look at this. All-time high, December 3rd, last year, a year ago, almost. 0.2518, 25 cents, 18, 25, 18, 0.25, 18. It's down 98.57%. So you can see this is a real juicy buying opportunity. But for me, this price right here is not low enough. This price right here is not low enough. What I'm actually looking for with Meta Hero is at least 0.0015 to 0.0023. That's where I wanted it. It was just down there a couple months ago, back in August, I think. August or September, it was down to point. Yeah, August or September, one of them. It was 0.002, and then it pumped it to 0.0049. So that's when I watched it go up, and I sold, and I took a little loss, but I was still up. Wasn't a big deal. I only had 45,000 shares, so, or 46,000 shares. I sold them, and I'm waiting for it to come down because I want to put about $500 to $1,000 all together in MetaHero. So that's why I'm looking for that 0.0015, because every 100,000 is $150. You know what I'm saying? And then, or you can pay if it goes to 0.002, every 100,000 is $200. So if I can get $1 million, I mean, I'm not $1 million. If I can get 500,000 to 1 million shares, yeah, I'll be ready for the battle. Now, what you got to put in consideration with this token here is look at this, okay? Check this out. Come on, buddy. Look at this. Max supply 10 billion, okay? Now look at this. Let's go do some research. Okay, look at this. Max supply 45 billion, okay? It's currently at 34 cents. Supply is three times, um, or four times four and a half times Meta Hero, and the price is higher. Yeah, they got a $15 billion market cap. Meta Heroes got like a 35 million market cap, fully diluted. Okay, so, but I want to show you something. Look at this. This is very interesting. And that price is getting juicy. I'm looking at ADA. It's time to get down. It's time to start buying Cardano right now as well, because it's below 50 cents, and that's what I've been waiting on. I'm waiting for, like, honestly, with Cardano, I'm waiting for 15 to 20 cents, 10 to 20 cents is what I'm waiting on for Cardano. But look at this. I want to show you this. Look. Okay. All right, look, all-time high, $3.10. Okay, September 2nd, 2021, a year ago. It's down 88.8%. All-time low, 1 cent. And I remember when this dropped, they was talking so big about it, and I just put a small position in on it. But I thought because it was so many tokens that it never get high. You know what I'm saying? So I sold that nonsense. I got it like at that price back in 2017 at 1 cent, like over 10,000 shares at the time. I got them for like 100, two. I paid 200 to 300 bucks for over 10,000 shares back in 2017 or 2018. Back in 2018. Yep, because I got it, and I'm not sure if it's on my if I had it on my crypto. No, I didn't add it on my crypto compare. I never added it on my crypto compare, the app where I used to keep a record of my holdings and stuff. But anyway, um yeah, I wanted you guys to see that right there. So its all time high was $2.10. So if Meta Hero just does $1, you know what I'm saying? You got 1 million shares or 500,000 shares, that's 500,000 to $1 million just off of a right now it's 35. What is that? 35. It costs 3,600 to get 1 million shares. Still not bad, but you get 500,000 to $1 million bucks off that for 3,600 dollar investment. So that's how you got to think about this stuff. You got to think in terms of numeric value. You know what I'm saying? How to get a staggering return off your investment. That's what you do, man. You have to invest in projects that are solid. So, like, look, this price is 33 cents higher than it was when it first came out 5 years ago. Now, look, 34 cents. 34, it's steady going down. So, what I'm saying is that this is a buying opportunity. You know what I'm saying? This is a buying opportunity. This is a serious buying opportunity. A serious buying opportunity. This is what you want to do is invest in projects like this that have the history of being really high in value and then dropping drastically because of market conditions in the world and they cheap shares. It's like being able to buy Warren Buffett's company right now for, $1,000 a share. You know what I'm saying? That's a deal. You know what I'm saying? Or Amazon for $1,000 a share or $800 a share. That's a deal. You know what I'm saying? Or Google. You know what I'm saying? For some ridiculously low price. You can't look at the amount of money that they're asking like it's unreasonable. You got to look at the history of the company and compare that towards what you're looking for. Sometimes you get the biggest gains off little stuff like this, like a Cardano play. Like right now, if you wanted um 1 million shares of Cardano, it costs 34,000 to get 1 million shares. That's not bad, but if it goes back to $3.01 or higher in the 2025 bull run, that $34,000 investment is worth at least $3 million. That's how you got to look at it, man. So I mean, if you got that kind of money, then Cardano is what you want to invest in right now because the price reflects and commands that. That's like when the airline tickets or airline companies shares dropped down significantly last year, and people was buying them up. You know, you gotta study market trends. You gotta study market behavior. You gotta get into the roots of this stuff, bro. There's a lot to invest in. It's not just one application. You gotta see the full picture. You gotta watch the indices, the stock market. You gotta watch bonds. You gotta watch treasures. You gotta watch gold. You gotta watch silver. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get into the market. You gotta look at this stuff. Indices, Bitcoin moves against indices. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand this stuff. So like when the dollar's going up, when the dollar's strong, Bitcoin's going down. These are habits that you pick up from watching the market. You learn it. You learn it from just studying the market. And other guys talk about it. So you learn it from just studying the market, researching, doing your due diligence. That's what you gotta do. You gotta invest your time wisely. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that. You got to invest your time wisely. I'm giving you some of the little secrets that I'm getting into, but I'm coming back to this video in 2025 at the or 2026 at the close of the bull run, and I'm gonna see what the hell happened. I'm interested to see what happened because I'm gonna see what plays panned out according to what I was saying in this video, what I was expecting. See, I'm gonna look at my advice. I'm gonna measure it against reality. I'm gonna take what this hypothetical scenario that I'm using in this video and saying what I'm projecting. It's all chance, man. Nothing's guaranteed. There are no guarantees. There's no certainties. So I'm gonna see if what I'm saying today, if it was manifested in 2025 bull run. If that's if the sovereign and almighty Lord Yahweh keeps the earth in place with the way it is now. There's major catastrophes that could occur. There's so many different variables of things of unforeseen, unfortunate events that could take place between now and 2025. That's why I'm saying there's no certainties, there's no guarantees in life. So you got to measure yourself with that. Another hedge you might want to get into is invested in silver while you can get an ounce for $30. When I got into silver back in 2014, I was getting ounces of silver for 18 to $20 an ounce. These clowns want 30, 40, 50, $100 for an ounce of silver. So you might want to start buying silver. And another issue that you want to check out too is look into the new payment methods of Russia and China. Those guys are going after the U.S. dollar because the dollar, when it's strong, it paralyzes the neighboring nations all around the globe. So Russia and China got their own. China's got this payment called CIS, and Russia's got SP. I can't remember what it's called. Something SPIC, SP something, SPIP. I can't remember what it's called, but they had they've been doing this since like 2014, 2015, and at the time they didn't really have too much traction. But now they got combined over 399 people in their union with these how they getting around the U.S. dollar. I'm telling you, there's trouble coming for the U.S. dollar because of what Russia and China have put in place and what they doing. They succeeding at it. So you got to understand, just like in the corporate America, when these companies disrupt legacy companies like what Uber did, what the taxi, you know what I'm saying? What Netflix did to blockbusters, you know what I'm saying? When these major disruptors take place in the market, it's called a makeshift. Everything changes. And that's what's taking place overseas is that Russia and China, these guys are doing some major things. Go look into that stuff, what I'm telling you guys. So you got to sit there and seek Father and ask what's coming. I'm serious. That's what I'm doing. You got to go to the sovereign and almighty Lord Yahweh, our Father, and ask him what's coming to show it to you how to invest. Because I'm not giving no fear, doubt, and uncertainty. I'm not speaking fear. I'm not a fear monger. I'm just telling you. All you gotta do is look at the facts. If I can find a video on it, I'll take and add it in my description so you guys can check it out. But the point is yeah, these guys are not playing around, man. They just not playing. They are not playing around. They're not playing around with the USA. They're not playing. I mean, the gap breaks down why the cost. I mean, energy costs are just gonna keep soaring. Consumer regular goods, hell, in the USA down south, the River is dried up. In the scriptures, Father talk about these things about drying up the seas. You know what I'm saying? So that sea is so important that it's a means of transporting goods that are exported into imported in this country. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be exported. They travel that body of water, but these big ships are going transporting all these goods, right, to fill our grocery stores with and shopping centers and whatever. But as they're traveling on across the water, they run out of water and these big boats get stuck on dry land. It's crazy. It's so bad they didn't even show pictures of what the boats look like just stuck just in the ground without water. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot coming. Then the USA is going through major droughts. Major droughts. Father is not playing around with this country. So, like he said in the 28th chapter of Deuteronomy, the sword without terror within and a sword without. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. It's the sword that's pointing towards the nation, and it's terror within. You know what I'm saying? This is just my analysis and observation of what I see, and it ain't looking good, guys. But aside from that, there's still money can still be made in these type of conditions, just like in the Great Depression of the 20s. You know, Father always makes a way for those that trust in Him. You know what I'm saying? You trust in the sovereign and Almighty Lord Yahweh, He gonna make a way for you. I promise you. And that's all I got for you guys. Sorry for such a long video, but I told you I didn't know how long it was gonna be. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.